OMG Take 5. Hello, my friends. I am happy to spend a few minutes with you today, and let's talk about the fact that you don't have to do it the way they do it. I don't have to do it the way they do it. And here's what I mean. If you are starting a new venture, a new business, a new challenge, a new job, you were first having kids, you now have more kids, something has changed in your life, then potentially you're going to get a lot of advice from people that maybe was unsolicited by you, or you're asking people for advice. You're asking them for their experiences. And I find that particularly with moms, this can really take us down a rabbit hole, can't it? If you get advice from 5 people about, let's say, how to potty train your toddler, those 5 people most likely are all going to say something different, right? I'm imagining if you're a parent that you've been there, or let's say that you have an online business and you're trying to figure out, well, how do I improve my social media reach? If you go ask 5 people, you're probably going to get 5 different responses. I just came back from Podcast Movement, the conference for podcasters last week, and I went to a number of different information sessions, and I did hear different angles, different pieces of advice about how to make a podcast, how to grow a podcast. We're always going to hear different advice. Think of it as a guide. Other people's advice has to do with their experiences. And that's what they're going to share with you because that's what they know, of course. The mom who's telling you how to potty train your child is telling you what she did that worked for her. And that's great. Just remember, use it as a guide, not as a rule book. Keep in mind that we all are different people. Our kids are different people. Our podcasts are different. Our businesses are different. Our personalities are different. Think about diet tips, for example. So if you decided that you were going to lose some weight and you went out and asked 5 or 10 people, what do I do? How do I lose this weight? You're going to get all different things. And then are you going to run around trying to do all the things? Not eat this, not eat that, more of this, do that. You'll drive yourself crazy, right? I think maybe the stress will make us not lose the weight in that situation. So I want you to take in the advice, the guide, the input. I'm a type of person who does like to hear this input. I want to have different opinions that I can evaluate. And then once you have that information, that input, trust your intuition and know yourself. And of course, you say, of course, I know myself. This is really hearing and evaluating the advice and the instruction and kind of watching yourself for what resonates with you. Which one gave you a little burst of excitement inside? Which one made your ears perk up, if you think about how a dog does? Which one kind of warmed your heart or gave you a little bit of excitement in your gut? That's the one that you want to try first. So do allow your body to speak to you, your intuition to speak to you, because intuition is rarely wrong. And then know that it's okay to try something and pivot. Pivot! Know that it's okay if it doesn't work and you're not happy with it for some reason. It's okay to try something else. Most likely, the perfect way is not going to be the first way. Imagine if we all got everything right on the first try. That sounds good, but I don't know. I feel like it might be boring if everything always went perfectly. I don't know. We can agree to disagree maybe on that one. Just know that you are a special individual person. Trust your intuition and let people's advice be a guide, not rules that you have to follow. I'll see you again soon.